Welcome to the Anti-Cruelty Society, Chicago's oldest and most comprehensive animal welfare organization. Every year, the Anti-Cruelty Society serves over 25,000 animals in need through our low-cost spay-neuter surgeries, our low-income veterinary services, and of course, our intake and adoption programs.
While the COVID-19 pandemic has led us to rethink many aspects of our programs and operations, our responsibility to the animals in our care remains as committed as ever. So let's take a brief and socially distant peek into how the Anti-Cruelty Society is caring for our critters while keeping their human heroes as safe as possible.
In order to ensure that safety, everyone is required to take their temperature upon entry to the building, and masks are required for staff, volunteers, and patrons. To access our intake department, veterinary clinic, or adoption center, visitors are required to make an appointment. Another change we have made is to stagger work shifts, which limits the number of people in the building while ensuring we have enough hands on deck to meet the needs of all the animals in our care. That could mean more than 400 animals. That number changes from day to day due to animals that are still being surrendered to the shelter and those fortunate enough to find their forever homes.
We are continuing to expand a community of caring through our now virtual educational and engagement programming.
Programs like pet loss counseling, weekly crafting crews, story time with Muffin the Puppet, our Web Warriors team program, and even Cats and Mats Yoga are now available via Zoom. There is something for everyone, so check out our events page on the website at anticruelty.org/events. We are also working hard in the community to help provide easier access to pet food. In the months since the pandemic began, we've provided more than 500,000 pet meals to families in need. The Anti-Cruelty Society has always been an open-door shelter, which means we will take in any animal in need, no matter their health, temperament, or whether or not there is a pandemic. We've staggered our intake appointments to minimize the number of people present and marked the floors for proper social distancing. We want the public to know that if they cannot care for their animal any longer, the Anti-Cruelty Society is here for them. Just remember to call for an appointment. Caring for animals doesn't just mean cleaning and feeding. We need to make sure their behavioral needs are met as well. Staff and volunteers are both vital to helping keep our animals healthy and happy. Speaking of our volunteers, this shelter couldn't function without them. A big thank you to our wonderful essential socializer volunteers who continue to come out to help care for our animals. Fostering saves lives, and that has never been more true than it is at this moment. We have more animals in foster homes than ever before, with over 150 dogs, cats, rabbits, and guinea pigs in foster care at any given time. A special shout out and thank you to all of our established foster families and to the newcomers who really stepped up to the plate during this crisis and opened their homes to an animal in need. Our staff works tirelessly to make sure each animal receives proper care and attention. Every single animal is fed 2 meals a day, has their kennel cleaned, and receives necessary veterinary visits or medication. Dogs are walked, litter boxes are scooped, but there is always time for chins to be pet, cheeks to be rubbed, and yes, wiggly butts to be scratched. Unfortunately, not all of our animals are healthy enough to go into foster care or be adopted right away, and that is where our invaluable rehab and clinic staff step in. Each animal receives attentive care and is nursed back to health so they can be appropriately placed into a loving home when they are ready. This includes some of our most delicate creatures, such as our neonate kitten population.
The Anti-Cruelty Society also offers end-of-life services. We have private rooms available so owners can say goodbye to their beloved pets in peace and dignity.
Our team of amazing veterinarians and clinic staff are responsible for the health and well-being of every animal that comes into our building, so it goes without saying that even during a pandemic, they are kept quite busy. Our low-cost spay-neuter clinic is a vital resource for the community and a huge part of our mission. Although surgeries are currently closed to the public, our clinic employees are taking steps to prepare to reopen to the public safely and appropriately.
Well, there you have it. The Anti-Cruelty Society has been Chicago's premier animal welfare organization since 1899, and we're still going strong, over 120 years and 2 pandemics later. We hope you've enjoyed this behind-the-scenes look at our COVID-compliant operations, and we invite you to put compassion to action by joining our foster team, following us on social media, or consider making a donation so that we can continue to care for any animal in need. And we hope if you're thinking about taking home a pet, always make adoption your first option. Take care and stay safe.